USC, University of Southern California. By the way, if you live in the South, USC is South Carolina.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I did not know that because USC, through my high school years and through college, was the USC over there that had Matt Leinart, Ray Maluga,
Carson Palmer.
You remember Ray Maluga over there?
Oh man, they had
Clay
a lot
Matthews,
of good linebackers.
Brian Cushing, Reggie
Jarrett.
Bush, Dwight Jarrett.
Dwayne Jarrett, Frosty Rucker.
John David Booty.
Yeah, anyways.
Troy Palmer.
Troy Palmer was there a little bit earlier
Yeah.
than that. But yeah, USC was USC. I went down to the South, and they said USC was a close game for us. Where I was, you guys played USC? They're like, play USC every year. It's the SEC game or whatever. I'm like, USC's in the SEC now.
What happened?
They're like, South Carolina. I'm like, oh, because my USC is Southern California. Yep. So 10 years ago, USC had to completely sever ties to Reggie Bush because of his family receiving money to stay in an apartment in Southern California while Reggie Bush was putting USC on the map every single week. Every single week, Reggie Bush was doing something that was insane. His college highlight reel is right up there next to Pat White's, right up there next to Tim Tebow's. We're talking about so many prolific plays in so many primetime moments that led to so many eyes on USC, the school, the program, everything of that nature. He was on top of the world, wins the Heisman, and at some point, a booster paid for his family to live in an apartment. His family probably couldn't afford an apartment in Southern California whenever he was earning, I would say, hundreds of millions and millions of dollars for USC. So the NCAA forced them to not only take back his Heisman, sever ties with USC. USC can't even say, like Reggie Bush went to school here, Reggie can't come back to any games or anything like that. That makes sense, by the way, NCAA. This is why the NCAA is hated by everybody, because they're like, yeah, the guy that went to school there can't even go back there, can't even do it. He won a Heisman and put them on the map for a long time. He's not even allowed to go back there. You're not even allowed to say he went here because his family members who couldn't afford something were given money by somebody who was ridiculously wealthy, who is benefiting directly from his actions on a football field. They aren't allowed to do that. So now here we are 10 years later. The whatever it was has been lifted. The ban has been lifted. And now Reggie and USC are coming back together in a beautiful fashion. USC just posted out a highlight reel of basically from Reggie Bush at the Army All-American game choosing to go to USC, to his highlights at USC, to him talking about USC. I mean, that when you think USC, you think Reggie Bush, and now after 10 years, they're finally allowed to act like they know each other, and this is a beautiful thing for everybody.
It's a wild situation. So Reggie obviously does not blame the school then for this.
By the way, this is a Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers situation. It is not USC's fault that the NCAA put them in this situation. I assume USC feels that way about Reggie too. Like, hey, what you did obviously wasn't, we're not allowed to do anything because, big hole of the ass, NCAA is not letting us. They are back together. This is a beautiful thing, and I can't wait for more and more highlights of Reggie Bush to roll out here for potentially a generation that didn't get to see what Reggie Bush did on the football field for USC.
Is that potentially the reason why USC has fallen off, because they haven't been able to use Reggie Bush as a marketing figure for their recruitment?
And they're not even allowed to show his highlights. They're not even allowed to show the guy's highlights. Yeah, I would assume that's a reason why. And also, I thought there's potentially the reason could be because they were going to shut down that whole state and USC wasn't even going to be allowed to play sports with anybody else. But now that has been lifted, obviously, by the Newsom governor.